Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton. And so tonight has been a long night because I watched Dancing for Relevancy, which I'll be talking about this Wednesday. And I also watched the show I'm going to review tonight. And the thing is once my ladies of Melbourne, and RIP the Real Housewives of Melbourne until 4th season, whenever we see that in America, whenever Bravo deems us as worthy of seeing it, I had to decide, which show I'm going to do, right? So, they've got the Orange County Housewives. There's the New Jersey Housewives. Now, originally, I would really like to do Vanderpump Rules, but it's not on yet. It hasn't started yet. It doesn't start till November 4th. So it's like, okay, I got to hold off on that. So I got to choose. So I definitely want it to be a Housewives franchise. So it's like, is it Orange County or New Jersey? And I figure there's probably no better franchise, well, besides Melbourne and Cheshire, then because those are my two favorites. But of the ones in the United States, I got to give it up to Orange County, because the Real Housewives of Orange County is what really started the whole fucking thing, right? They're the ones who started the whole franchise. So kudos to them. So this is all about them this week. Okay, so let's talk about Kelly Dodd. Okay, Kelly has... I'm diagnosing it right now. She has NGS, which stands for New Girl Syndrome, right? And the thing about New Girl Syndrome is that the new girl, I think, always feels especially if she's coming on to a show that is previously established, that she feels the need to kind of act out a little bit to kind of make her place known. Now, this doesn't happen to every single new girl, but I mean, it happens a lot in Orange County. It happened with Megan. It happened with Gretchen. It happens a lot. So, and it's not just in Orange County, but like, in New York City, when Cindy Barshop came on, she was the same way. So it's new girl syndrome, right? So I feel bad for her, but at the same time, it's like, oh, you just need to. The thing about drama, especially on a reality show like The Real Housewives, is that you can't really force it. You've got to just let shit happen, and it will happen, right? You don't need to worry about it. Just think, that is all in the hands of the editors. They will make shit out of nothing. Ask any of the housewives. They'll tell you they make shit out of nothing, right? My color looks a little weird. I think it's because of the lighting in here. I think it makes me look a little... My color looks a little off. But, so that's what I think. I think, in terms of the new girls, I think that happens. So you just need to let it happen. Just let the drama happen. It'll happen on its own. So the girls all go to Ireland, right? And let me just tell you, when they were playing their Irish music, because they went on a pub crawl, and they ended up at this restaurant, and they had a band and they were playing Irish music. It really reminded me of Pixie Hollow, actually. And it reminded me, actually, of my time at Disney doing Light Magic. Here's the thing about Disney and Orange County, because, Disneyland is in Orange County. Heather Dubrow, back when she was Heather Page Kent, used to be in parades, but then she graduated from parades and was singing at the Golden Horseshoe Review before. That was back when they had a show at the Golden Horseshoe Review, right? So the year that I started parades, she was already there, but I think she was singing at the Golden Horseshoe the year I started in parades. So that's a cool little, Disney I have in common with Heather Dubrow. I mean, but what's funny is that out of all the girls in Orange County, despite the fact that Heather's actually worked at Disney, the one who I think reminds me the most of so many of the girls that I worked with when I worked at Disney is Shannon Beador. Shannon Beador is exactly like all of the, and she's probably never worked at Disney, right? But what's funny is she really strikes me. So many of the girls, especially the ones that play face characters, so all of the Snow Whites, Cinderellas, all of them. Oh my God, there's... I'm not even going to go into stories because they'll come out as a little bit hateful, and I don't mean to be hateful, but it's really It's unfortunate. So anyway, so they're in Ireland, and then Kelly Dodd, God bless her. Bless her heart. You know, she goes off on Tamara. And out of all the people that she could go off on, the fact that she chose Tamara, it's like, okay. So she tells Tamara, and Tamara calls her out on her bullshit right away. She's like, what? Who are you talking about? Are you talking to me? Are you talking about me? Like, I was like, oh, God. I mean, Tamara is someone who is going to be competing in a fitness competition. She's not someone I'm going to want to pick a fight with. But, of course, the alcohol was flowing. So they decided that they wanted to... So Kelly decided that she wanted to pick a fight with Tamara. And in their the span of the day, as they're going from pub to pub to pub, as they're walking from one pub to another, Kelly tells Shannon, no wonder her daughter doesn't talk to her. I mean, that was the clutch the pearls moment right there. It's like, you know, because you're like, oh my God, did you really just say that? Oh my God, this is going to be so bad now. I mean, because Megan, her friend, okay, her friend, Megan King Edmonds was like, yikes, there are certain lines you just don't cross. And that is one of them. You know, you don't talk about anybody's kids ever. So she was like, I was pissed off and I was mad and I was angry. And we're like, yeah, but you also just opened Pandora's fucking box. I mean, seriously, that is a bad situation. So she ends up just completely being on the outs with all of the girls, right? Because Megan was often, because she's pregnant anyway, so she can't really do a pub crawl. So she saw the lady to the first pub, and then the plub. Did I just say plub? She saw the ladies to the first plub. It's late. I'm sorry. She saw the ladies off to the first pub, and then she decided she had to go meet with her genealogist, because that's why they all went to Ireland, because her family and her husband's family, they've all come from Ireland, so she wanted to kind of look into her genealogy. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So she left and went and did that because she's pregnant, and so everyone else then went drinking. And Tamara was like, before they started, Tamara was like, you know, this is just, I can pick one day that I can drink, and it's going to be this day, right? And she's like, I didn't want it to be today, but when you're around Vicky, you just got to drink. And you gotta wonder, is that a compliment or is that shade? Is that really shade? If someone says to you, when I'm around you, I just need to drink, is that really a compliment? Really? Because it came off as slightly shady. Oh my God. Oh, my teeth. Ow. Anyways, so needless to say, Kelly did not end up going to dinner with the girls because she said that they were all ganging up on her and they were all so mean. Which... because she FaceTimed with her husband, the one that she has been talking shit about this whole time, who she keeps saying is a drunk and she doesn't get along with him. What is that on my teeth? Oh, popcorn. I had some popcorn earlier, sorry. I know that's gross, sorry. Anyways, so she's like, yeah, warts and all. Warts and all. So she's really, so she's FaceTiming with her husband, and Kelly's like, you know, these girls are so mean. And I'm thinking, you're the one that just said that's why Tamara's daughter doesn't speak to her anymore, and you're calling everyone else mean. I'm just saying. That's a little, I mean, really? And I get that she's crying and she's upset, and we don't want her to be upset. I don't like seeing anyone upset. But at the same time, it's like, well, girl, how much of that did you bring on yourself? Really? And not just that, but when you're, what is it? I feel like I have some popcorn in my teeth. This is really bad. When you're in a foreign country, you're representing America. You're not just representing yourself. You're representing this country. So when someone's pounding on your door because you're on your stall door of the bathroom saying, is there an American lady in here? And everyone's like, Yeah, you know, and you get thrown out of a department store. I mean, that is kind of bad. But so we'll see what happens. Just know though that after November 4th, I'll be doing Vanderpump Rules instead. But until then, we're gonna do Real Housewives of Orange County because I love them. And feel free to hashtag RHOC and also hashtag Real Housewife shit. And I'll be more than happy to chat with you. Follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton. Okay, take care. Have a great night. Bye.